Hi, my name's Joe, and I'm talking to you today about medicated assisted opiate recovery program. I'm in one, and I just thought that I would maybe try to give some information to people that were thinking about getting into one. A lot of stuff that I heard before I was in one seemed like a lot of it was a lot of myths and a lot of rumors and a lot of things that weren't true, and most of the stuff I heard was negative. I'm not here to tell you to get into a methadone program. You need to be the person that makes that decision. Uh, I always see these people at my methadone program. It's like they're evidently not ready to quit using drugs because most of the people that talk negative about the methadone program where I'm at, they're people that just don't seem to want to quit. They want to still do the things they were doing. And if for some reason they can't do what they want to do, just like in a 12-step program, uh, they start talking bad about it. Oh, those people are, it's like a cult. Oh, you can't have sex for a whole year and you can't do that. You always hear this thing. It's always from the people, it seems, from the years that I've been going through trying to recover, which has been quite a few. The negative stuff I hear is usually from the people that are, you know, wanting to quit, but evidently not wanting to quit that bad. Because it's always something that's interfering with what they want to do. They want to hurry up, go into this methadone program and be cured or something. I don't know. They want to be able to go waltz right in there and be able to be at 150 milligrams the next day and have 7 take homes every day and never have to come back. Well, it's not going to happen. I can tell you that. Okay, so the way it was with me was I had to fill out an application. I had to be interviewed by a counselor. Then I had to make an appointment to see a nurse. I saw a nurse, did a urinalysis. Then I had to go get a blood test done. They want to see what your liver function was, see if you had hepatitis C or anything that was going to be causing any problems. Then I had to do another urinalysis and see a doctor the same day. And then I started my program the next day. Now, you are not going to just waltz in there and get your methadone and not have to do any kind of counseling or anything. Unfortunately, yes, you're going to have to start out with doing counseling. I think the minimum will end up being that you have to see a counselor for at least a half hour once a month. Well, I mean, what do you expect? It's medication. They're not going to just give you this highly dangerous medication and never have you come in there again, So anyways, it's all I can say is the first time when I started doing it, I immediately noticed that it took my dope sickness away. I was not going through any type of withdrawal. I felt really good. For the first couple weeks, you're going to be at lower amounts, lower dosages. They started me out at 30 milligrams. And every day I would go in and the nurse would check my blood pressure and everything and make sure I was okay. And they would raise me 10 milligrams. And they raised me 10 milligrams every day until I got to what the doctor originally had figured was my maximum dose, and that was 100 milligrams. Well, at 100 milligrams, I didn't feel like it was lasting till the next day as long as it should have been. I was waking up the next day and I was feeling withdrawal symptoms before I got there. And the whole idea is for you not to have any withdrawal symptoms from, the time you take your dose till the next time you take your dose. So I was feeling like I wasn't making it all the way through, so they raised me another 10 milligrams. And that was the highest they would go. If you wanted to go higher, you have to go to the hospital and get what they call a trough. That's when they take your blood in the morning before you do your dose to see what the level of methadone in your system is, to see how your body is metabolizing it. And if you're metabolizing it too quick, and there's not the right level, then they'll go ahead and raise you up. They'll still raise you up slowly with that, and then they're going to you're going to have to go into the hospital and do some more blood work and whatnot. I'm not at that point yet. I'm doing fine at the dose I'm at. I'm making it through. I'm not feeling the withdrawal symptoms. Okay, so that's another thing. You have to remember, you're not going to get into this program and feel like you're banging dope. Okay? You do feel at first, I will say I did, for the first couple weeks, I felt like I was on drugs a little bit. It did give me a slight buzz. But that buzz kind of faded away. And it just gets to the point where you can, you kind of feel like, well, once you do your dose, about a half hour later, I feel like it's kind of like how you have your coffee in the morning. It kind of wakes you up. That's kind of how I look at it. I take my methadone, I drink it orally, and it's kind of like a half hour later, I notice that I'm talking a lot and I'm moving around and I'm feeling good. And that lasts all day. In the evening, if I sit down, I'll notice that I get tired sometimes. I do notice sometimes that I do want to doze off if I'm in a really relaxed situation. I seem to doze off a lot easier than I would if I wasn't on methadone. But as far as a buzz goes, that's about all I really get out of it. At first, like I said, it was more, and it kind of faded away. So, while I've been on it, I have not craved drugs. I think it's helped me with alcohol too. It seems like it's helped me with alcohol, methadone. I was addicted pretty badly to cocaine also. There's a lot of rules in the program. A lot of people don't like having a lot of rules. You have to do urinalysis. At least once a month you have to do one, and you can have one at any time. You never know if they're going to pull your color or not. They give you a color, and every time you call in the morning and see if it's your color or not, whether you have to go in and do a urinalysis. But I have to go in. Right now I got to go in Monday through Friday to get my doses. And they'll get on Friday, then they give me 2 doses to take home for Saturday and Sunday. Every 3 months, if you have pissed clean and you've followed all the rules and everything, you get an additional take home. At this point, you can earn up to 6 take homes. And that's the way the program is where I go. I'm sure it differs from program to program. But I can only say good things about it. I've heard people say that it makes your teeth rot. The doctor tells me that's untrue. He said he's heard the same thing from people. People have asked him that. He said that drug does not make your teeth rot any more than any other orally taken medication. It's just that some people, maybe drug users, don't have the best oral hygiene. And they're not brushing their teeth as much as they should. Because I certainly know a lot of people that do drugs that may not shower for a while. I'm sure if you were any type of drug addict or alcoholic like me, you know all about not taking a shower and being dirty and filthy and nasty. I'm not like that anymore. I've been in this program for approximately 9 months. So I don't even, I'm going to try to do like a video every day. Maybe not every day, but at least once a week. If you want to follow me, I guess you can subscribe to me there somewhere down below. Probably there's a subscribe thing, and then and you can always give a thumbs up too if you like my video. So maybe share with other people that you liked my video, that maybe it helped you. I can tell you that if it was up to me to do it again, I would. It helps me. I make it through the whole day. I do not feel any withdrawal symptoms, and I'm doing fine. In fact, I'm going to do a video. I'll take you on a trip with me to the methadone clinic. I don't know that I'll be able to do any filming inside the clinic because I'm sure that there's people that don't want to know that they go to a methadone clinic. And I'm sure that the nurses wouldn't want me filming inside there either. But I'll just take you along for a ride to the methadone clinic. I take the bus every morning. And we'll do that. But this is my first video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and type some questions below. I'll try to answer them on my next video. But I guess that's really all I had to say for right now. I don't really have a script to follow. Maybe I'll watch what I've done here and see what I've missed. I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff about the methadone program. So hopefully you'll get in the methadone program and enjoy it. So hopefully it'll turn your life around like it did mine. So have a nice day. Bye.